Today we're at Dark Universe at Universal Epic Universe, and we are trying every food item in the world. I've got lots of monster friends with me. Let's go! We are inside Das Steakhouse. Everything here is incredibly themed. Red napkins, black silverware. I'm trying the crimson glazed pork, which is char siu styled roasted pork belly with bloody roast pork dipping sauce, charred green onion, mashed potatoes, roasted baby carrots, acorn squash, and mushrooms. Maitake mushrooms specifically. I'm not supposed to have shiitake, which I'm assuming is different. Cooked very well, very tasty. I like the sauce. I wish there was a tiny little bit more sauce, but overall, a fantastic dish. We're starting off really strong at Das Steakhouse. Next up is the monocane mocktail. Very interesting. So there's no description on the app, so we're flying blind here as to what it contains. It's a little bit spritey, like I wouldn't be surprised if there's some Sprite in here. It reminds me a lot of the fishy green ale, kind of similar to fishy green ale vibes. If you like fishy green ale, you'll definitely like the monocane mocktail. That's over in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Diagon Alley. This is the fish on a steak. You're about to find out there's many steak options here, very in themed. There's even writing on the steak itself. So this is a blackened salmon steak with charred grilled green onion mashed potatoes, roasted baby carrots, acorn squash, and crispy maitake mushrooms. So the same sides as the pork I just had, but now with salmon as the main entree. This one's good. It is a very simple salmon. I mean, as simple as it comes. It doesn't taste like there's a lot of sauce on here. Now that it's been a minute or so, I'm tasting a little bit of spice. So maybe there is something, you know, some kind of spice on here, but it's very, very minimal, very basic salmon. If you're into that, you'll love this. Personally, I like basic salmon, but there are more flavorful salmon options over in Isle of Burke. Next up is the blood. They put air quotes around it, so hopefully it's not truly blood. Orange chicken sandwich. So that is a flash fried marinated chicken breast, blood orange sauce, pickles, and a familiar slaw on a black bun with fries. They're still a little thicker than I would want a fry to be, but they're not bad. Just everyone has a different fry preference. Unfortunately, this one wasn't for me. I think if it had more of the sauce, like the hot sauce on it, or the blood orange sauce, I guess I should say, I would enjoy it more, but from the bites I took, there wasn't any sauce on it. We've got the Darkmoor Black Wings. So this is a Darkmoor spicy chili dusted fried wing with a smoked cheddar, charred scallions, pimento cornbread skull, soy chili garlic sauce, served with a familiar slaw. If you have been to a lot of Halloween Horror Nights, you may recognize pizza skulls are back in a different form. This was really good. The crispiness of the chicken, was perfect. The crispiness of the chicken, I mean, wonderfully done. This is probably my favorite item I've had so far here. I'm not a big fan of pimento cheese, but for you at home, I am going to take a big bite of this pizza skull. Another steak item. This is the bird on a steak. It is a grilled dry rubbed chicken tenderloin with red chimichurri, charred green onion mashed potatoes, roasted baby carrots, acorn squash, crispy maitake mushrooms. Looks like there's lots of seasoning on the chicken itself. This is a 3.5 out of 5 on the spiciness. It's actually one of the spicier things I've had today. It is very flavorful. The chicken was very tender, as the tenderloin implied. I am a fan of this one. This one's competing for number one. I know I said a second ago another one's a number one, so I'm gonna have to keep thinking about this, but this is definitely one of my favorite items in Das Steakhouse. Next up is the tender skewer. I'm a big chicken tender fan, but I can't say, I don't think I've ever had a chicken tender on a skewer, so very interested for this experience. This is one of the kids options. It comes with grapes. I do like how all the kids options in multiple worlds come with grapes. I kind of wish adult options came with grapes. Grapes are great. And then of course fries as well. These chicken tenders are really good. I just wish I had someone to share them with, you know, and really enjoy the chicken tenders.
Are those chicken strips?
Oh, Tyler, how serendipitous. Of course, you can have a chicken strip on a steak.
Oh, thanks.
Sometimes eating too much is just too big of a challenge. You have to call in the reinforcements.
That's where I come in.
I've got a fantastic reinforcement. You may recognize Tyler from the Pew 2. He's volunteered his time and effort to try a few items.
Yes, I'm always happy to try food. So my first item that I'm going to try is the carved staked steak. This is a cut of prime rib. Like it tastes like a prime rib, and it looks like how you get a prime rib served. I personally, huge fan of prime rib, so I'm glad to have like a steak option in a part, because like I said, there's just not many, and you can get 3 times the steak right here. The steak. Hi there. Now I am going to try the DOS Burger. The DOS Burger is a seared Angus burger with tomato pepper chutney, white cheddar cheese, grilled onions, hot cherry peppers, bacon on a black bun with fries. Sounds like it might be spicy. We'll flip it around for aesthetics. I don't know if the lights flickering there was just a sign that I was going to enjoy the burger, but it's really good. It's one of the best burgers I've had at Epic, and I've only had a couple of them so far, but that chutney on there, I like this. I'm not sure where you get black buns, but I'll check Publix later. Up next is a theme park first for me. This is Bits and Pizzas. I've never had meatloaf in a theme park. This is a seared and glazed wild mushroom brisket meatloaf with charred green onion mashed potatoes, roasted baby carrots, acorn squash, and crispy maitake mushrooms. Meatloaf in a theme park. Everything has a steak in it. I like the char. Char looks good. Growing up in Tennessee, we had meatloaf all the time, and don't tell my mom, but this is as good as my mom's meatloaf. It's actually really good. My mom used to put a lot of ketchup on hers, and I don't really like ketchup on my meatloaf, so I like this one better. If you like meatloaf and you want it in a theme park, this is your option. I just drop that everywhere. And just when you thought I was done with meatloaf, we have more meatloaf. Okay. So this is the meatloaf skewer. It's a grape jelly glazed brisket meatloaf served with grapes and fries. If you're wondering what the difference between the meatloafs is, well, this one has the grape jelly, and this is also on the kids' menu. So it's a smaller portion. I wasn't sure what grape jelly on meatloaf would be like, but I think I like this one better than the main one. That grape jelly, like the sweetness, really balances out the savoriness of the meatloaf. I'm gonna have to start telling my mom to use grape jelly on her meatloaf.
I called in for more reinforcements. I got Trevor on the team who's gonna try the heartiest option of them all, the salad. How'd you end up with the salad?
I don't know, but it looks good. It's a forager salad. I can explain what it is.
Okay.
It is crispy maitake mushroom, acorn squash, red beets, blue cheese, arugula, and bib lettuce tossed in a blueberry pomegranate dressing with a grilled chicken steak, which the grilled chicken steak is hiding on the other side. It's like a magic trick. Now you see it, now you don't.
That's pretty cool.
Amazing. I'm gonna dig in. This is a nice, refreshing option, I think. I will say the grilled chicken steak, it's literally grilled chicken on a steak. That's it. Not a ton of flavor, but I think the forager salad in general makes up for all of that flavor. I think if you cut the chicken steak up, add it to the salad, mix it all around, pomegranate dressing was good, the mushrooms are good, the cheese is good. I think everything together makes it a nice, refreshing salad. Not too heavy, even though I think the portion size is large, I think it would still be good even on a hot day. And I am on to the vegan cabbage. In particular, the name is our favorite vegan familiars stuffed cabbage. Wow, struggle with that. It is Impossible stuffed cabbage, beet bucatini, and a bell pepper tomato sauce. Looks fantastic. I've been looking at this the entire time we've been sitting here. I am ready to dig in. Here we go. I really, really like this option. I feel like I'm gonna say this a lot now and in the future. There is some incredible food at Epic Universe. I really enjoy the cabbage. It's nice and light, but then the Impossible meat inside is really good. Definitely more on the realistic side in terms of texture, not necessarily in terms of flavor. Everything combined makes for a wonderful dish. Maybe it's a favorite item alert, I'm not sure. Maybe. All right, I'm on to the pizza skull. This is a kid's item, but it looks amazing, and I believe this has also been at Halloween Horror Nights before. So this is pepperoni and cheese stuffed pizza skull, served with grapes and fries. I share in Taylor's sentiment. I want more grapes in adult dishes. I love grapes. This is refreshing, balances out all the salt, a little bit of sweet. I love it. Admittedly, my first bite was just all dough, so it took me a few bites. We cut. I found the good stuff in the middle. Fantastic. I'm really impressed. I've never tried this. Even when it was at Halloween Horror Nights, I believe Taylor was the one to try it. This time it was my turn. Amazing. I really support this. I like the extra marinara sauce so you can dip the pizza skull. Highly recommend again.
It is dessert time at Doss Steakhouse. We've got two desserts here. Both are incredibly themed. This is the Red Velvet Death. It's a red velvet heart beet coffin cake with chocolate crumbs and puffed rice maggots. So this was at Halloween Horror Nights. I don't remember what year, but the maggots look incredibly realistic here. I mean, it's just like very, very in themed. Trevor, what are you having?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. I'm having the labatoccata. Probably got that wrong, but it sounded fancy when I said it. Greek yogurt vanilla panna cotta brain with raspberry sauce. And this just looks crazy. I can kind of hold it out, try to block my face. This looks amazing.
This one is really good. The beet is you only taste like a little hint of the beet. You can see it's a little red, but it is really, really good. The cake is very, very moist, very light and fluffy, and the filling just tastes like a plain cream filling. Very fluffy, very light, a very moist cake.
For my labatoccata, very good. The raspberry sauce is amazing. Slightly tart, but I love tart treats. I'm not a huge fan of Greek yogurt either. I was really impressed with that Greek yogurt. This is a dessert I didn't think I was gonna say I'd get again. I'd get this again.
We are over at DeLacy's, which is across from Curse of the Werewolf and next to the Burning Blade Tavern. And I've got the Frankenstein pretzel. This is very reminiscent of the Schreckzel, but this time it is Frankenstein shaped. You probably didn't recognize me. It comes with cheese. I'm not a big cheese pretzel kind of guy, so I'm just gonna do it plain. You're not gonna believe it, but it tastes just like a pretzel, just like the other pretzels they serve in the park, but this one is Frankenstein shaped. If you've enjoyed a universal pretzel, you'll enjoy this one. Personally, I like the universal pretzels, they're very good. I'm sure the cheese sauce would add something to it if you like cheese sauce, but otherwise I think this is great for a Frankenstein fan. This is the cinnamon donuts. So it's got cinnamon icing on top. They're little donut shaped. So it's like cinnamon bread, but more bite size. Oh look, the castle. Burning Blade's lighting up. Trevor, pan, Burning Blade, Burning Blade. I thought you were gonna pan back to me, but it's okay. This is my second time having these. These are way better than the first time I had them. They were good the first time, but this time they're even better. The donut's good, but the icing is incredible. Next up is Burning Blade Tavern. I'm told this is where the monster hunters go to relax in between their hunting of monsters. I have no weapons other than this water bottle. Onward. This is the staked grilled chicken, char-crusted chicken skewer with garlic naan, garlic tzatziki sauce, shaved cabbage, and salsa roja. It's very zesty. The chicken tastes good. The sauce is good. There's a lot of sauce. Chicken's good. It's a good item. Good choice. I'm still eating the last item, but we gotta go to the next item. We gotta keep rolling here. This is the charred loaded potato, hickory char crusted, Monterey Jack, sour cream, jalapeno bacon, chives. This one's just okay. I don't eat a lot of loaded potatoes. I don't like the jacket potato in London. Just okay for me. I've got a spice alert. This is the spiciest, not only the spiciest bacon I've ever had, but the spiciest item I've had today at Epic Universe. Like the back of my throat's on fire right now. I would say like a 4.5 out of 5, maybe a 5.
All right, we're on to the Hunter's garlic steak. Crispy garlic, butter pretzel with garlic dipping sauce. I am looking so forward to this. Look at this thing. This is insane. Garlic butter dipping sauce. For all you who know about Papa John's pizza, I like their garlic butter dipping sauce. So this garlic butter is much better than Papa John's garlic butter. I was really impressed. The pretzel's very garlicky. Let's just get that out of the way. If you love garlic, this is gonna be the item for you. Just keep in mind that your friends may not like you very much, but this is really good, very tasty, and you get a lot of pretzel for the money. And now I get to try the Burning Cheddar Bites. They actually had these at Halloween Horror Nights. I think it was last year now. I'm looking forward to them. They're crispy fried poppers with sriracha ranch, and I love a good sriracha ranch. Here we go, digging in. So this does have a tiny kick, but way less than the bacon. Pretty straightforward. The cheese inside, wonderful. Sriracha ranch, wonderful. I love these, and I want to get them every time I visit Dark Universe. I've been looking so forward to this one. This is the Burning Blade Burger. 4-ounce Black Angus patty with American cheese, caramelized onion, jalapeno bacon on a potato bun. What a monster. 4 ounce, but it's a big 4-ounce burger. Just as I suspected, excellent. It is so good. The cheese is okay, but everything else is wonderful. So it's a big piece of American cheese, but I cannot get over the flavor. I don't understand why all burgers in theme parks do not taste like that. It is so good. The bacon is good. The caramelized onion's good. The chips look and are good.
That is everything in Dark Universe. I want to thank my friend Tyler. You can check out his channel. I'll leave a link in the description. I'll leave a link to another video trying everything in a different world at Epic Universe, but I've got to go. The sun is setting. That's when the monsters come out. Gotta run. We're supposed to be going this way. It's the outro of the video.